on this episode of Bot versus Con.
I want this so bad. I'm not there yet, but these are very tempting.
Yes, I was going to say, actually, to me, doesn't look like it changes it that much. They go down just a little bit, but that little bit helps out the alt mode so much.
It's like I looked and I wasn't really excited,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just never went back. Yeah, that sounds like, some a chemical compound or something like that.
Are you in for all the repaints?
I cannot confirm or deny that yet.
That you could recreate that one scene in G1 where Bruticus is with the Combaticons running.
This is Bot versus Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
Welcome back, Transformers fans, to another episode where we're going to talk about a lot of news, so stay tuned. But as always, I'm James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And this is Bob vs. Con, where your voice is heard. And before we get into things, we do want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, The Chosen Prime. Thank you so much for being there for us and making our TFCon extra special. You can go ahead and pre-order a lot of the things we're going to be talking about at this at their site. Also, we want to give a big shout out to members. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. And for all of us subs, we really appreciate it as well. You are the reason why we do this, and we're glad that you are, chugging along with us too. So, it is very late for both of us. So, we are both very tired, and he's giggly, and I'm going to probably be very mean, but I'm going to try not to be. So, why don't we just get into it? How does that sound, Bobby?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. First, we want to talk about Iacon 3D Labs. Why don't you take it away, Bobby?
Yeah, so we are actually going to be doing an interview with Iacon 3D Labs, and we'd like your input. We have the option to do this live, or we can actually record it, and you can send in your questions. So please let us know what you prefer. We haven't scheduled the interview yet, but we want to do it this month. So either way, please send in any questions that you would like to ask, and we'll get those answered for you, whether we do it live or if we do it recorded. But really happy to have them on. And if you're unfamiliar with them, they actually create dioramas and things for toy lines like Transformers, TMNT, Arcade 1-Up, and Gargoyles. So I know, James, you like Gargoyles a lot, I think, as well. So I'm really happy. We met them in Chicago at TFCon, and so they'll be coming on, and actually we'll have some stuff we'll be showing off as well as it gets closer.
Yeah. So this is very exciting. And just a disclaimer, I do like Gargoyles, but not enough to buy the figures. So it was a fun show when I was a kid.
Well, it's nostalgic displays for collectors, so maybe they'll
Which is amazing. If I had Gargoyles figures, I would need those. And if they had I wonder if they have it, the gargoyle that would come off the building, the skyscraper.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would look really cool with Venom or Spider-Man perched on it. If you know, you know. Moving on to this, if you guys want to go ahead and meet Bobby, I don't know what day he's going, but he will be at Toylanta. Maybe he'll be there all 3 days. That sounds like a very Bobby move to do. So go ahead and meet Bobby on the 28th, 29th, and the 30th in Georgia.
I'll be there on the 29th. So I'll definitely be there on the 29th, and look forward to meeting any fans of the channel, hopefully meeting some new ones, and let us know if you're going.
Yes, it does look like fun. I'll send you my list of what you need to pick up for me.
Got it.
TFCon Toronto has the voice actor Bumper Robinson, which is a very perfect name when you're named after a Transformer to voice Transformers. He'll be there, so we're already getting TFCon Toronto news. Pretty cool. And I know he's kind of iconic as far as animated goes with Bumblebee and Blitzwing. Don't remember too much on Blackout, but that is very cool nonetheless.
I'm still on TFCon LA. I'm not even ready for TFCon Toronto. I'm not going, unfortunately, but I guess it's around the corner as well. So, that's cool. Don't remember the voices, or they didn't stick with me too much, but Bumper is a cool name for a voice actor.
You mean Blitzwing's 3 faces? You don't remember those?
Yeah, I remember, wasn't one like a a Russian voice or something like that, or
I think all of them were Russian. Well, but
Okay.
there was the big. We'll talk afterwards.
yeah.
Target is having a Transformers Thursdays all March. The first one is already out. It's a DevCon. Don't know if it's still available, to be quite honest with you, by the time of this recording. You can limit 2 per item. I guess DevCon was hard to get. I don't remember.
2
I
per
kind of
item?
wanted... What?
2 per item? 2 per order?
2 items, 2 per item. This is what it says. Limit 2 per item per order.
Okay, limit 2 items per order, maybe?
That's what they meant. They might have put another per in there. It's late and I'm just reading off of my script. I kind of want to get a DevCon, though, to get it signed by Michael Charles Hill, just because we met him. And he was the creator. That would be the one reason why I would get this. Didn't put in a pre-order, probably won't, but I think this is still pretty cool. They also showed off that the next ones... on TFW, JT Prime 17 said the upcoming pre-orders will be 320, which will be the Studio Series Perceptor, and with Rat Bat and Ramhorn, there you go, Bobby. And 327 will be the Devastation 2-pack, another one you want, even though you don't remember that you said you want that Devastation 2-pack. You don't remember it when we were texting. It looks like you're going to be doing a lot of pre-ordering.
Stop pulling the curtain back on what we talk about off.
It's funny. Funny.
So I too want the DevCon. I wanted it before and never saw it in the store, never picked it up. And yes, I would get it signed. He's actually Michael's actually going to be at Toylanta, and unfortunately, I won't have this in time to get it signed by him. And we met him at TFCon in Baltimore, and we talked to him in LA. Last weekend. So yeah, I would like to have it to get it signed, but I guess I'm going to be out of luck this time.
Yeah. Well, I might put a pre-order in, so if he's in Chicago, get it signed there.
Yeah.
Moving on, Chris Carter will be at TF Nation and Minicon Manchester. Cool. I'm sure he's very cool. I don't know what he's done. Let us know down below.
I don't know either. I was hoping I was waiting for you to go into more detail.
But Matt Marshall is going to be showing off what lies behind the masquerade as he transforms one 80s toy into another with some stickers.
I want this so bad.
I knew you were going to say that.
I want this so bad. I heard that he's going to be giving them out at the show. And if that's the case, James, I need you to go to Manchester and get this for me, please.
I totally will. Just let me know when you pay for my flight.
I want this so bad.
It looks really good, and this is something that I'm surprised Hasbro hasn't done.
I'm not surprised that they haven't done it. I'm not surprised at all.
Well, I don't know. Whatever.
That's a whole
It
nother
looks
story.
really good, though. And I think you need to figure out a way to get it, even if you have to print your own stickers.
I need the figure. I need all of it.
You could probably find a KO pretty easily.
Yeah, I want this so bad.
Yeah, it looks good. Next, New Supply is having a sale. So 15% off everything, including tees. So if you're in need of any of their stuff, go check it out.
Yeah, I saw this and I got really excited thinking that they were back completely, but a lot of stuff is sold out. So make sure if you're looking for something, go check it out, because I might be getting to some last minute things that I might not have caught already. So
Obsidian Blade is out for everybody now. So if you want to go ahead and pre-order it, do that while you still can.
Yeah, I guess it's not a pre-order anymore. It's up on the site available, but I guess it went up in other countries, I think, on pre-order.
It did, yes. So it's why it's available for everybody, almost no matter where you're located. So hopefully everybody gets it that wants it.
Yep.
Moving on to some leaks via TFW member Noon. Smash Changers, Jawbreaker, and Twitch listings have been seen. These are not them. These are just images of previous toys that have came out for reference. I guess Wave 2 will also have re-releases of Optimus and Megatron, and they're planned for a May 2025 release. Why are they still releasing Earthspark figures?
Because you pick them up.
I've picked up just as many as you have.
I have none.
There's some in your house that go on your finger.
Nope, I didn't get those.
Yeah, you did. You got them for your daughter.
No, I didn't pick them up yet.
Yeah, you did. You showed me a picture.
Did I? What? What?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Meh.
Yeah.
It's great for kids. Hopefully they will get them and like them.
Okay, see, for my daughter, that's her collection. These are in your collection. I have none in my collection. Whichever way it goes, I don't. You're talking about the little Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. That's Earthspark. I didn't even know. Oh, okay. See,
well, you might actually have more.
No, I have 2, and you have more.
Okay, we have the same amount. We have the same amount. Then, yeah.
Like you have like 20.
20 Earths. Okay. I'm gonna
tired.
look through the screen. We're gonna stop for us, take a quick break because I gotta check them, and we will be right back with you guys with what's been just announced.
He's gonna be holding a patch over his eye.
Moving on to just announced. First, we have the Transformers number 19. All of the covers were spoilers, and we have had people that say they didn't want spoilers, so I put this down. Looks like things are going to be very interesting very fast.
Oh yeah, I can tell. There's just so much going on right here. I'm behind. I need to catch up. I did see
good
one.
thing I didn't put no spoilers down then.
That's okay. I would have been all right. I have a short-term memory, clearly. I need to catch up. So I think actually maybe it released this week. I'm not sure if the new one released this week or if it was last week. I haven't been. I need to go by the comic book store. Chris, I'm coming to see you.
Next, we've got MDLX Transformers Dirge, which looks good, and I think we were kind of expecting these eventually. What do you think of them?
This looks great from the tip of the cone down to the ankle. Like when you get to that foot just throws me off so much. I just don't like the foot. And we've said that before, but everything else on this looks absolutely amazing. I really like the way these look.
Yeah, the hook on the toe is not for me.
That's what gets me.
It's strange, but the figure does look very good, and it looks very capable. I can see why people would have, and I think, I handled Thundercracker and Skywarp at the show, and I can see why people like them. They're pretty cool, they're pretty posable, they're sturdy, but those feet just get me every time. And these poses where they're focusing on like the feet, it seems like, are not my favorite. They showed this image off too, which is not a surprise to anybody.
Yeah. I'm not there yet, but these are very tempting to pick up as non-transforming figures. These look really, really good.
Yeah, you know what that means, viewers? He's not there yet.
Not there yet.
He might be paying the late tax soon.
No, I have 15 pages of pre-orders. I think it might be down to 14 now.
Let's talk about things he needs to buy, though. We have IDW Megatron, IDW Orion Pax, G1 Bumblebee with a new design, and it comes with a Spike figure, Shatterglass, Ultra Magnus, G1 Ramjet, IDW Tarn, and then there's an IDW Megatron Chase, where it has a metallic deco, and these are the Shining Series 3. So these are, I think, are bigger with lights in the chest, if I'm not mistaken. That Bumblebee looks like somebody cut him this way, like with his legs and chest are flat. It looks kind of strange. Which one's your favorite out of these?
Well, not only that, but it looks like his chest is flipped around, like the windshield is on the bottom instead of the top.
Yeah, it's weird looking.
It's either going to be that Delta Magnus or actually the Ramjet.
Yeah, for me, it's the Shatterglass Ultra Magnus, or Delta Magnus, as you called him. So, I knew it was going to be one of these three. There's the metallic Megatron, also looks very nice.
Yeah, it does.
So
these things look great.
Yep, time to pick them up, Bobby.
If I get some more money.
Will you pick these up though? We've got Agoro, Transformers 40th Anniversary, G1, Starscream, Soundwave, and Grimlock. They're $119 each. They're 1 Troy ounce. I guess if you're a coin person, the denomination is $2, which is kind of funny. There's a mintage of 1984. I don't know what that means. I think Grimlock and Starscream look great. Something's going on with that Soundwave. I don't know if it's just me, but it doesn't look quite right compared to the other two.
Okay, I'll start from the last thing you said and move my way backwards. The Soundwave looks like he's wearing Grimlock's crown and painted it blue.
That's a very good... Yeah, it looks weird.
Yes. Yeah. The Starscream and Grimlock look spot on to me. I thought these were pins. So...
Oh, no. These are silver coins.
So when you said the price, I about, choked over here. So that makes more sense that they're not pins at that price point. Not saying that the price point makes sense. I guess if you collect these, it's cool to have. I don't, so I can't see the value in that price point, but I'm sure some people do.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't remember who else they came out with, but I'm assuming it was Bumblebee, Megatron, and Optimus. But these look fine. They actually look good, besides the Soundwave. That Soundwave just looks off.
Yeah. So. Soundwave is inferior.
Does he? Yes. I don't know. I'm too tired for this. Next, Collector's Craft shared these pictures with us of the Dweller from the Depth, which sounds like an H.P. Lovecraft short story, and this looks like something out of an H.P. Lovecraft short story. It's a redesign of the Funbee Studios. It has a redesigned base to be more toon accurate, and that they changed the tentacles to a flexible print material, so you can actually move them. They're fully posable, and it's MP sized, and it'll be $75 shipped domestically.
And did you include the picture with the face off?
Oh, you mean these ones?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I think this looks much better than what we reviewed on the Funbee released maybe a month or two ago. I like the flexible arms. I think he mentioned like with the Funbee option, you had to heat up the plastic or something like that to get them to
and then you move them. That's the type of what do they call it? Filament that they use. But he's using a different filament that's naturally posable.
Yeah, so that was really cool, and it scales with the X-Transbots, executioners and stuff like that. So yeah, these are really cool.
You gonna pick it up?
I don't know.
$75 is not a lot.
I mean,
for somebody you don't have in your collection.
I didn't like that episode. Well,
you're gonna get an Autobot. You have an Autobot Spike too.
I definitely didn't like that episode either. I don't know. We'll have to see.
All right. Well, he's gonna pick it up. Next, Cybertron.
Cybertron Lab.
Is it? Okay,
yes,
they misspelled it. I misspelled it. Lab. They have a Legacy Megatron update, upgrade kit. I don't know what's different with this cannon.
Is it because it comes off and plugs into his arm?
No, that's the normal one does that.
Oh.
I know you don't know because you probably haven't opened either of these figures.
No, I have my Galvatron up here.
It unpegs and pegs into his arm.
Oh,
I thought it looked weird. The ears look better, I guess.
Gosh, that's all I got for you.
Yeah. If it looks better, more accurate, amazing. I don't know. Funbee Studios has said that they're going to be doing some small batch of Lancers, and they'll be available on the website shortly, so stay tuned. I know a lot of people really like this guy and really want a representation of him, so go pick it up while you can.
Wasn't this from Robots in Disguise or something like that?
It was either Robots in Disguise or Cybertron. I believe it was Cybertron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could be wrong. Let us know down in the comments, but I believe it was Cybertron.
You should get it.
I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I have too much coming out right now.
Ooh.
Not just Transformers.
Oh, never mind.
Next, the Funby Studios also showed off a top logo holder for their modular detail wall, which actually is kind of cool.
Something to do with the boxes now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool. I think it would look better if there was more color on the base, but I guess you can paint it. So
yeah. Or maybe use a different filament instead of gray. Use orange or purple or whatever.
Yeah. So it's cool.
Mm-hmm. Now let's move on to something that I think you might get. Maybe, I don't know. We've got the DNA designs for MPG Super Genrai, as they're calling it. So it has replacement hands, stable weapon holding hands, extendable arms, and a variety of hand options. And they're not joking. I could see you not liking this though, because you don't like to change hands.
I don't like to change hands. Do you have any more pictures before
I do, yes.
Okay.
I have quite a few. So let's just move on. So this is what they mean by variety holding hands and stuff.
I actually like the hands. I'm not going to confirm or deny that I picked up this figure, but I do actually like the hands, and I like the different articulation that it gives the fingers and things. The biggest thing that stood out to me is in the alt mode, and this is where I think it really shines, because one of the things that we complained about on this figure was how high those arms are in the alt mode, and this shrinks it down a lot. It's still a little high, but it makes it look a little bit more balanced.
Yes, I was going to say, actually, to me, doesn't look like it changes it that much. They go down just a little bit, but that little bit helps out the alt mode so much compared to if it wasn't there. So this alone makes me think that you would pick it up. If you have this figure. If I had the black version, the black one looked better with the guns on it than the red. But I would still be interested in it because I do think that this enhances the figure a little bit.
Yeah. And I think we both talked about getting the black one. I will definitely get this kit for the black one.
Yeah. Well, that is everything we have for the update just announced, so we'll be right back with the updates.
Sounds good.
Moving on to updates, we have some Hasbro news. And first, Leader Class Snarl is getting a reissue. So if you missed out on him, which I don't know if he was readily available or not, you can go ahead and pick him up again. He's a very cute little dinosaur in Dino mode.
Yeah, this one I got for a steal.
I remember, yeah.
So I was really excited about. But yeah, pick it up if you didn't get it.
Yeah. These two came out on Walmart Collectors Con, Sideways and Excellion. And did you pick either of them up? Did you pre-order either of them?
I did not.
So I believe Excellion is sold out currently, which I know you wanted that one. And Sideways wasn't, but I did pre-order Sideways because, like I said, nostalgia bait, they got me. I do think this looks good, even though I see like waffling in like the thigh area and the arms and stuff. We're never going to get another version of this figure, so I will take it. It is weird that it's a Walmart exclusive and it is a completely new mold.
That just means it's going to get done 17 more times.
They already said they're going to do a Noise Maze white repaint. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Rat Bat out of it. Maybe Scourge. There's a lot they could do from this mold.
Yeah.
That Scourge came out as a G1 Scourge before anything else came out, because I think maybe it was Shattered Glass. They didn't have anything else to use back then in 2006, 2008. So they used the molds they could.
Yeah, I have no idea. I guess, I looked and I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. I do know why, but it's just like I looked and I wasn't really excited. and then I just never went back.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get the Excellion because I know you liked this color scheme, I think, better than the original one.
Yeah.
You'll probably still be able to pick it up.
Probably so.
Next up, we got Robeson. They said the iconic sidekick is coming back, so I don't think they're even trying to hold it or hide it anymore.
Yes, this is releasing on March 27th, I believe.
It's not releasing. They're
showing
off what it is.
Yes, excuse me, announce. Yes. So another interview that we will be having, we will be talking to the VP of Sales from Robeson about this as well. So that will be probably early April that we do that. So I'm still checking calendars. So stay tuned for that. And again, get your questions ready for that as well. But I'm pretty excited. We talked to him again at TFCon LA. And if you've been watching this for a while, we interviewed him in LA last year and talked about the Grimlock. So yeah, this is really cool. It's probably going to be the transforming version of Bumblebee instead of the I guess the robot version that they had released previously. So I'm curious to how it's going to look.
Yeah, me too. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see very soon.
Very soon.
Takara showed off a live stream where they showed this off, and it was under T-Spark. So I don't know if Legacy is under T-Spark. I'm so confused with all the sublines in Takara. But either which way, I did skim through it, and it wasn't anything groundbreaking. But, you know, if you're excited for this figure, go watch it. It shows off some cool stuff.
Yeah, I think you should get it and tell me how it is.
No, I think you got a similar figure, and you should get this one to go next to that one.
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything that you're talking about right now.
That's what I thought. So go ahead and compare this to a figure you may or may not have had. TM Reviews showed this off, and I thought it was worthwhile. We've got Fans Toys versus Bad Cube. It's not a fair comparison yet because Fans Toys looks like something that you might see on a DreamWorks movie. You know what I mean? Like it's 3D animated, so who knows if this is what it's going to look like? But it does look better compared to that. The Bad Cube looks like a toy. Fans Toys looks like a collectible. I do like where the wheels are on Bad Cube's better, just lower makes more sense to me. But again, I don't know tune accuracy where they're supposed to be on his leg. So yeah, between these two images on the front, I would definitely pick the Fans Toys one out of these two. For a tune accurate side swipe that I'm not going for anyway.
Or Red Alert.
Yeah, same difference. I mean, you know what I mean?
I'm just getting to you before everyone else gets to you.
Yeah,
I know you're tired.
It's the same mold. That's what I was getting at.
Yes.
I mean, everybody wants this for Sideswipe and not Red Alert, even though I like Red Alert better.
Of course you do. I think this looks amazing. It is an unfair battle. This Bad Cube version came out several years ago. I don't even know when. I know I've had mine on my show for about 3 years, and I know I was late to the party.
It's been a while.
So it should be improved. And I like the Bad Cube as well. It actually came with the little stars from when he went crazy that you can put around his head, which was kind of cool. I think it was the Bad Cube one. Maybe it was Takara.
No, Takara had that. I know Takara had that.
Okay, then it was Takara.
Pom-poms.
Yeah, okay, so I take that back.
I mean, this one could have it too. I don't know.
Yeah, I take it back about it. But anyway, this was a good figure, and the Fans Toys definitely looks better, but it better for it coming out many years later. It better look better. It better look better.
That's what confused me.
Yeah, it better.
But
look
you
better.
are correct. Yes.
Yeah.
So
it does look.
The back's still a little messy. I don't have a picture of it, but the back's a little messy on the Fans Toys one, so hopefully they clean that up.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like they're just trying to get people not to buy DX9s, and we're going to see this figure in, 2030.
At bot blocking, boy, they are good at it.
Yeah. Well, a little late, because I think a lot of people already bought that one.
Yeah, and it's a good figure.
Next up, we have O1 Studios Catastrophe via I Am No Fire, and we already talked about this on the previous episodes. This does look really good.
I love the background too.
Mm-hmm.
It fits. That I can't wait to get this in my collection. It almost looks like he's been enhanced with painting. In these pictures. Yeah, it looks amazing.
I will say the thighs look a little skinny.
They do.
The overall design, if we're nitpicking, again, the thighs look a little skinny, but again, it's probably due to transformation.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But that purple on his chest is gorgeous.
It is. The alt mode leaves a little bit for me to be desired because it kind of looks like a brick with a dump truck on the front and wheels. It just looks like square, but it's not bad, especially for the Cybertronian futuristic type of thing they're going for. It's okay. I just wish there was maybe a little bit more detail on the back end.
Yeah, I think it looks great. I agree with you.
Like molded detail. Not I see painted and stuff, but something else.
Yeah, I agree with you on it looks like a brick, but it looks like an amazing brick. It's because of the vehicle in general, it just looks like an amazing. It just looks so good. I'm very excited about this. This thing's going to be huge if they're all in scale. I mean, I have the Tremor, their long haul, and he's huge. Yeah, this set is really doing it for me right now.
Yeah. Here's the alt mode. I mean, the alt mode, the combined mode, which actually, I actually like this alt mode. Doesn't have the greatest knee bend, but I think with a combiner this big, you're not going to be able to get it in such dynamic poses as something smaller. So I think this is perfectly fine. Hopefully that waist joint is strong enough, but I think this looks really good.
Yeah, it's interesting that they only show it bend back and not to the side, like with kind of ankle tilts. I'm assuming it does. Well,
you can kind of tell there's ankle tilt.
It does. It does. I'm sorry.
It's not very noticeable.
Yeah.
Subtle, but there definitely is no ankle.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I was like, oh, okay, it is a little uneven there. So yeah. Again, I can't say enough about it. It looks so detailed.
Yeah,
just the cover of it looks so much. It has so much detail. I'm loving it.
And I really like how it transforms. This was the first one. I think Fans Toys might have showed it off. Maybe not. But how like the two legs like fold in and become part of it. Like become the thigh. You know what I mean? Mm. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I like that. I like that little aspect.
Yeah, so. And you can see the lights on the side of the vehicle. Mm-hmm. And this looks great.
Yeah, I agree. Moving on to something that I know you're also going to buy. We've got Ocular Max's Ventus, and it should be shipping early April.
Finally, we can complete a Defensor. So I'm very excited about it. I'm probably not going to keep mine in combined mode because it's too small, but these individual bots look good. And I know we had some questions about the alt mode. I love the finished color. I like what it came out to be.
I think the front still needs to be all red.
I can't remember if it's tune accurate or not.
I looked it up, I remember, and the front on the tune is all red.
Okay. So then all that means is that we'll be getting another one, which we already
Or it's not done.
Or that could be it too.
Yeah, but so it's actually interesting. It actually does have a piece of white, but it looks completely different than this. Okay. It's more of like a pointed piece.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I don't have my toy box up here either.
The toy is all red in the front.
Okay.
But I'm looking at, I was talking about the tune picture.
Yeah.
So technically there is a little bit of white, but not like that. Either way.
Yeah. It looks good. It looks really good. It
looks okay. I don't like this figure. I don't like the thighs, how it goes skinny to big and then to even bigger. Like, I don't like that. This whole set I've not been a big fan of. They look okay. They don't look mind-blowing. Make it in a Guard City deco and I'd still buy it. But this particular one, it's okay.
The first two I really liked, which was their Streetwise and their First Aid. I was a huge fan of their Streetwise in particular.
I was going to say that was one of your figures of the year, if I remember correctly.
I really liked that. Their hotspot was the groove was better than the hotspot to me, and this was always my least favorite character out of all of them. I think was Blades, so it's fine. I never liked the landing gear on his shoulders, even from a kid. But
this one, I don't think this is finished colors. Now that I look at it, there's no paint on him besides his eyes.
So I mean, that means they have time to improve. But
so that'll probably be red on the final one, and he's supposed to have a blue face, which I always liked. That it was unique. So I'm sure we'll be getting more color on this.
Yeah, and we'll be getting another version in
of course,
several months afterwards. Goodness,
they might release it at the same time. Who knows?
Yeah.
Moving on to another combiner that you are going to be picking up, and that is the Volcanicus from Laser Cat Toys. This is this is funny. JGM SKP02 Miniature.
Yeah, that sounds like some a chemical compound or something like that. Yeah, I was initially out on these, but after getting the Predaking set, they're really cool. I'm gonna pick up this set.
And here's a closer look at the alt modes. Very cute, very cool. I'm not gonna be picking these up just because I'm not like Bobby. I don't need everything that looks looks good, but they do look very nice. If I could get that swoop by itself, I'd probably pick them up.
I actually only like the Snarl and the Slag in Dino mode. The Grimlock looks weird.
Yeah, his big eyes.
Yeah, the swoop is fine. The Sludge looks terrible to me.
And here they are. And I think in bot mode, they're a lot better across the board.
Yes.
But not bad at all.
Yeah.
The wings are honestly a little too big on the swoop. I don't think they fold like Swoop's wings normally do, and I think that's the issue.
Yeah, his wings are bumping into Grimlock and everything. Grimlock's probably saying something to him about it.
And he's saying how, just become an arm, because here he is, and this actually looks good. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look as good as the Predaking.
Oh, this looks really good. Now, I'm not one for dinos combining, even though I think it was G Creation that we have.
There's a few of them. Toy World also combines.
Yeah, and so I have those combined. These, I don't know how I'm going to display them, actually. They'll probably be in combined mode until I get some more room.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The one thing that's weirding me out is how Slag's head is turned the other way. So both him and Swoop are pointing the same way. I'm just used to opposite directions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not bad though. It's just they both look like they're looking to the right.
Yeah.
Either which way. Moving on, we've got Bailan Toys Roadmaster via Mang Motion, and this is a Legend Scale Optimus, and this is very, very tiny, and they did a great job making it look not only like what it's supposed to, but the paint is phenomenal with all those tiny, they have to be almost microscopic flames all over this.
I don't have this alt mode in my collection. This could be the one that I get.
Yeah.
Because of exactly what you just said. And I'm not a fan of the figure or this rendition of Optimus Prime. So
you mean this one?
Yeah. So this could be the one that I get for that, because it shouldn't be too expensive. It's small, so it's not going to stand out too much. And at least I can say I have it. It looks good though.
It really decompresses or compresses into alt mode, depending on which way you've seen it. Because this is really tall, honestly, and it looks like it gets very, very tiny compared to the I'm assuming Coke can right there.
This is so
It looks like a
disappointing.
good figure. It's just not my cup of energon, but I think for your Optimus shelf, like you said, this would be a good representation of this part.
This amazes me what some companies can do and what others don't do. It looks like a complete figure.
Are you throwing shade at Hasbro again?
I'm not throwing shade at anybody. I didn't say no names. I just said it amazes me that some can create a complete figure, and I'm not just limiting that to Hasbro. We've seen so many different versions of this character in all sizes. I think this one looks really, really complete, like all the way around, and it's so small.
Yeah, it does look very nice.
So, yeah, I think I'm gonna get this.
Moving on, DX9 Toys has a mini head sculpt for their Genrai. I guess they changed it. It looks fine. Looks good. I don't have much else to say.
Yeah, I think I'm getting right out.
Yeah, I saw. I should have put the pictures in of it, the head on it, and it does not look as good as
the original.
A lot of any of the other ones, in my opinion. But it is legend size, so if you're looking for a Legends Genrai, this might be your answer.
So is this head going to be an additional head, or is it just going? Are they just changing?
I think this is the tiny bot mode head.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. So either which way, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Vans Hobby showed off this video of their G2 Megatron rolling. This looks really good. This is huge. First of all, I think it's bigger than Galvatron. Honestly, like at least bulk wise, and just give it to me already. This looks great.
Yeah, I'm in for this as well. It looks really good.
Yeah. Are you in for all the repaints?
I cannot confirm or deny that yet.
You need to see what they are.
I need to see what they are. But this looks really good, and the tread. I mean, I like the way the wheels moved.
Mm-hmm. This looks phenomenal. So, not much more to say. Can't wait to see more though.
Yeah.
Vans Toys Gotti is available for pre-order at TCP and other retailers. So, if you want this, I've realized why they call him Gotti is because he has silver leggings on. So, he's very gaudy.
Yeah. We talked about this before. For me, from the top up, halfway right there on my computer and up, he looks great.
I still say from the ankles up. The legs are okay, even. It's just those feet that...
Yeah, it just throws me off. But
it's accurate. I remember looking at it. It's just... Sometimes even accuracy looks bad.
Exactly. It just doesn't look complete, but I'm okay with it. Again, this is going in the collection, and I'll be excited to get these. Hopefully they're showing these a lot faster. Hopefully that means that they're going to complete this set pretty fast.
Just remember, it's Vans Toys we're talking about.
I mean, I get it.
They're going to show everything off, release 3 figures, and then 6 years later you'll be finishing up the set.
That's where my excitement kind of starts to wane a little bit. It's just like, okay, we got one, and then we got another one coming, and then they're showing it
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just so you don't get disappointed.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that Bandit.
Workshop Warriors showed off, or Samurai Workshop showed off their Spike and Carly WWSC01. They are available for pre-order on sites like TCP, and these look very, very good for their size. I don't know anything about them. I'm sure they're accurate. I don't know, but they look very posable.
I'm mad because these, I think it's Warriors Workshop is what the WW stands for.
Yeah, Warriors Workshop, or it says Warriors Workshop / Samurai Workshop. So I don't know which one.
I had these pre-ordered for 4 years, I think, and they got canceled. There was a message, I think we covered it maybe even, but there was a message that they were canceling the line. So I canceled my pre-order, and here they are up again. I mean, granted, it's been a year since I canceled my pre-order, but I'm going to pick these up again.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I think they look good, especially
Yeah.
if you want the characters in your collection.
Yeah.
So this is Last of the Seekers, and they said the final addition to the new wave of the Last of the Seeker robots from Riot Press is here, and this is not your grandpa's Transformers. Feel like that was a dig at you. They said pre-orders coming soon, and the second comic is coming soon.
Well, I definitely am not a grandfather, and I better not be one anytime soon. I think this looks good. I really like the colors on it. I think the price point had me out on this.
Yes.
It looks good, but I don't see me.
I think it was like
spending
$80, and that's why we were both like,
Yeah.
I do like this alt mode. Honestly, I like the color. Purple and orange go well together with the black thrown in. I think it has a little bit of gunmetal as well on the back. I think it looks good, but again, $50 would be the max I would pay for these.
because it's check scale, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because they're like 7 inches tall, and hell, you pay $250 for that Rodimus, though.
I may or may not have gotten a Rodimus.
Oh yeah, well, you know what that means. So yeah, you should just pick it up because you probably like it.
Yeah, I don't like the I don't like it as much as some other figures I've picked up that I paid a lot.
And I'm
for.
honestly looking at it here. The render has that black, but in the other one, it's all gray.
Yeah.
In the real one, and I think the black really makes it stand out, personally. But maybe this is a prototype. Who knows?
I like. Let's talk about the diorama in the back. That's what I need. I need some stuff like that. That looks really cool.
Make it yourself. You can do it.
I don't have the know-how to do that. Not to say that I couldn't figure it out, but no, I need to be able to buy it and just put it up.
Yeah, so these are cool. I think if I was to pick one up, though, it would be that white and green one with purple. That one was the most unique. Maybe the Sand Lot, I believe it was called, because it reminded me of the movie. I remember the name. I like that too, just because it was like a desert-themed thing that looks like Machine Wars. But it would have to be like 2 for $100 for me to pick them up. Or
$50, I'd get them all.
Yeah. But
80 or whatever it is, yeah. That's
and maybe those were exclusive, so maybe these will be cheaper. Who knows?
Yeah.
But regardless, let us know if you're going to be picking these up, and we will be right back with what's incoming and recently released. Moving into what's incoming, I'm assuming this is incoming because we've seen so much of it. And that is the RID 2001 Optimus Prime. These pictures are via Twitter user Displaced Zebra. Oh, that's funny. And it has comparisons with the original RID 2001 figures, which was kind of cool to see. It fits right in. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'll let you guys decide.
I'm looking, and I think I have every one of these except for that Scourge, I believe.
You don't have the Scourge?
No.
No.
I don't think I ever got the Scourge.
I have every single one of these as well.
Yeah, I don't.
Except for, the HasLab.
I mean, yeah, the HasLab. I wasn't. I mean, the original figures.
The original ones, yeah, I have all of them.
Yeah, I don't think I have the Scourge. Huh? Okay.
No, looks like you gotta go pick them up. It is actually a very fun figure. So, he's right. He's right up there. So, he's fun.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Age of the Primes Megatronus via Pokemon's Doom on TFW. And it's with Make Toys MB01 Chaos or Paladin. I felt I did not get that particular figure because I felt like he was too small for the Fallen. And it's the same size, which kind of has me worried that this figure is going to be tiny. But I do think it looks better than the third-party one. But let's give credit where credit's due. That third-party one came out in like 2012. So, maybe 2013. Maybe 2014. Either which way, it's more than 10 years old, and I think it still holds up to some things.
All right, so I'd never seen that one before. It looks good. I love all the details of the orange throughout the figure, and I was like, I might need to pick that up.
It's very hard to find, and like, so the arms and shins and below come off, and then you have an inner robot, and those turn into like a little tank. So you have like, yeah, it's not what the Fallen is, but they decided to make it like that.
Okay.
I always wanted it, but I thought it was too small, and yeah.
Well, I think it's too small for my MP collection now. This Hasbro figure, this Hasbro release fits perfectly, I guess, then in Chug, because that's what it looks like. I wouldn't have this in my MP's cases.
Yeah,
so
and I guess when this original figure came out, the Combiner Wars was 10 inches tall for leader class, which is why I said it was too small. But nowadays, this is a leader class.
Yeah. So I think both of them look great. You know, we both have talked about this Hasbro figure and have really liked it. You know, since it was announced, I haven't backed off of that. I think there may be some pictures that don't look as good as some other previous pictures, but I'm still in on this, and I love how the flames and stuff are around it. It looks cool.
Yeah, I think it looks good too. Somebody on Reddit was saying the flames will melt the plastic and you won't be able to take them out. Don't know if that's true or not, but be careful.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, Solus Prime should be out soon, and this is via Baidu user. I thought it was funny and kind of cool that you could take apart the hammer like that.
I don't. Maybe for storage or something like that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. But, or didn't they say all the Prime weapons are going to combine into one or something?
You're asking me something that
you don't remember.
Yeah.
Either which way, this figure does not look bad. If I see it on discount, I would pick it up.
Yeah, waiting for maybe we'll get lucky and they'll have it on sale like the Mandalorian was before it was released.
Since these are first wave, I don't think we're gonna have a hard time finding these on sale.
Oh, yeah.
Then Magic Square showed off their Night Tracer, and this is via Weibo user. That is the funniest looking torso I've ever seen. I know it's from the back and it doesn't, or it's from the front and it doesn't have the things. I get it. This is just that, but it looks really funny. And I also think it's funny that you could recreate that one scene in G1 where Bruticus is with the Combaticons running, and I think you need to get this Legends Bruticus just to recreate that scene because that is hilarious.
Yeah, that is not going to happen, but
why not?
Because and not unless it's free, and not because it's a bad figure or anything like that. I just don't want to spend the money.
You got
an
Autobot Spike though. This is more iconic.
I'll have it in an MP size. That's good enough for me. No, I think that is cool. I didn't even think about that scene at all. I saw this transformation and it just made me think of a tape, you know,
Soundwave or something. Yeah, with the legs up to the side. Yeah.
Well, and it actually made me think of the tapes like Rumble and because in how you can peg their guns on the back.
The guns in the back. Yeah. Okay,
yeah,
I see.
That's what it made me. That's what it made me think of, and their legs on, by their head. But I'm really excited about this. This color blue is really exciting. I'm curious to see, since we've seen some third-party sticker sets for the Brawl and the Swindle. I'm curious to see what the sticker set's going to look like for this one, if they make it.
I think it'll definitely have one.
Yeah. So yeah, these look good. I'm excited. I know a lot of fans out there are excited about this as well. I did pay my pre-order off on this, so it should be shipping soon, hopefully.
Yep. When it comes out in Ruination colors, I might pick them up.
I'll get it then as well.
Probably like it better than MMC's. Anyways, DNA, their King Dino upgrade kit has been shipped, so you should be able to get it soon. You do get a lot with this. if you were in on the Dinobots, I think this is a very good set.
I agree.
Or not Dinobots. I don't know what they're called, but Dino King.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you do get a lot of guns, swords. So.
Feet, scythe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't in on the kit, but I think you should get it.
Yeah, no, I already have. I'm the one with the Dino King in my collection. You're not, so I think you need to pick this up.
Good. So good.
Moving on to recently released, we have a whole bunch shown off. We have this is via TFW user Faker2, and at GameStop he found Shockwave and the Voyager Age of the Primes.
Yep, I have to see them in store.
I have to see them in store on sale, but they do look good. The packaging is very nice.
The packaging looks good.
Yeah.
I'm
Compared to the other ones right next to it, it does look very nice.
I'm glad they covered them back up again, so hopefully we don't have any missing heads and stuff like that.
Hopefully. Next up, TFW user Rodimus Slime, loved the name, found retro G1 Autobot gears at US retail, so it looks like you're going to have to go find these.
Ah, man. I do like that gears. I really do like the gears. And remember, the chest piece is in the
and that's what I was going to say. Since these are fully covered, they should have put the chest piece on the front, because if you were to put it on a wall like this, it wouldn't look right.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, very true.
So, and I believe they're going to be completely covered. It's like, what are they thinking?
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Maybe, no, I'm not going to.
It's like, to take it, you would have to rip it open, put the chest on, and put it back. And that, these aren't like the slide ones that we've seen like for collectors and stuff.
Yeah, like Fans Hobby does with their
exactly.
Their 3 bots. I can't think of what their stored. That's the one thing I hated about Transformer, the G1 boxes. You had to tear them up.
Mm-hmm.
But you were also probably cutting them I was cutting them for points to send off for the.
Yeah, I'm like, you just cut around with a knife. You could pop it out and in and out. Either which way. This does look really cool, but that chest is a bummer.
Yeah.
Moving on, Weibo user Dark Emperor showed off the SG Shockwave. So I know people are getting their shipping notifications because I know someone personally who has one, and I'm not talking about you. And I think this is looking very good. Really, really good.
I think so as well. The blue arms are throwing me off a little bit. I don't know if I like it or not. I like it
because it's shattered glass and it's so weird and it's unexpected. You know what I mean? If this was supposed to be a normal G1 character, I'd be like, I don't like it. But since it's shattered glass, it's supposed to look off.
Yeah,
and it really accomplishes that.
It's throwing me off. So it's like I kind of like it, but I more so don't like it. Even though I am getting this, I think everything else about it looks great.
Yeah, I agree. I even the red around like the eye looks weird, and it looks all intentional to throw you off. So
yeah, I'm excited about this one.
Next, we've got Iron Warrior Scout from Chicken Slappa 15 on TFW, and this looks like a very good TF Prime non-transforming Bumblebee. I don't know what else you could want more. And they looks very good with their Optimus.
I was actually looking at the Optimus and thinking that looks really, really good as well. Yeah, no, keep them uh-ohs to yourself. No. It does look good, but I won't be picking it up. But it does. They both do look good.
Same.
Both of them.
Next, we've got 3-0 MDLX Jazz. I guess this already came out because it's unavailable on Amazon, so I'm assuming it's out everywhere else. And these pictures are via Shentu Toy Box. And this looks really good, too. I think there is a better stylized Jazz coming out soon that does transform. But I do think this looks very good, especially with the rest of their line.
This is stellar. I this is growing on me a lot. Don't say uh-oh at all.
Uh-oh.
This looks really, really good. I'm very pleased with how this looks. I'm not picking it up, but I would if I could.
Well, you can.
No, I can't. I don't have anywhere to put it.
You can figure out a place.
It does look. This looks really
It does
good.
look good. It looks better than I think when it was first announced.
I think so too, because I'm sitting here like, so how much is this thing?
I think it's like 80.
Yeah. But I agree that there's one that transforms that's hopefully coming out sometime soon. So that will be in my collection.
Yes,
this looks
that one.
good.
Yeah.
This looks really, really good.
Well, that is everything we have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Bobby, what should they do?
Pray that I can go to sleep really fast because it's 2:37 in the morning right now. So if you don't think that we love you guys, this is definitely love. 2:37 in the morning Eastern time.
And I still have to edit this, so pray that goes smoothly as well.
Yes. So
you should have seen all the times Bobby messed up that I'm going to have to edit out.
There's definitely not the case. Anyway, look, we're gonna wrap this up. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, consider becoming a member. Actually, don't even consider it, just become a member. We will be having a members only very soon, and we will be doing all types of interviews. Send us your questions for Iacom 3D Labs. Let us know if you wanted us to do it live with them or pre-record it. But do all that YouTube stuff and help the channel out. Again, we're trying to bring you this information. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm tired.
See you guys next time.
Till all debates are won. Hopefully I can sleep.